The other big story we're following tonight, the heat not letting up just yet. And tonight, officials are warning all of us to be careful, of course, because when it gets this hot, it could certainly be dangerous. The first heat-related death this season in our state, a man in his 30s. All right, let's check in with Bob Turk now with more on when we can expect some relief.
Got up to 97 degrees this afternoon. The heat index did hit 100, by the way. Right now, it's still 84, a very warm night. 85 in D.C., very comfortable in Oakland, and only 71 out there. The dew point, however, is still pretty high out there. Right now, it's 69, a lot of low 70s, which means our heat index right now, even at this late at night, is still 88 degrees. Annapolis at 90 and 95 in Texas, 93 in Washington. There are some showers that have popped up to the west of us. These have moved in from Ohio, Indiana earlier, and they're still out there. So we may have later on tonight, particularly north and west of our region, some scattered showers and some thunder and lightning. And we have another chance tomorrow that will begin to cool things down. There's a lot of relief following that. We'll talk about that with our complete forecast coming up in a few minutes. Rick?
All right, Bob, thank you. Rachel Menentoff joins us now. As the heat warning continues, doctors are urging people to protect themselves, and Rachel explains what we need to be doing.
Hi, Rick. We talked to an ER doctor today who says the two things we should do right now are get out of the heat if we can and to stay well hydrated, because as we all know, heat-related illnesses can cause serious health problems and can even result in death. The City of Baltimore's health commissioner issuing a code red extreme heat alert for Monday and Tuesday.
Too hot. Sometimes we just stay home.
Officials emphasizing this type of heat is particularly dangerous for young children, older adults, and those people with chronic medical conditions. Dr. Jeffrey Froelich at Union Memorial Hospital in Baltimore says people of all ages are susceptible to heat-related illness. In fact, one person has now died, a man in his 30s here in Baltimore City.
The reality is that the complications that come along with the heat don't only affect the elderly or the infirm or people with pre-existing conditions.
He says initial signs of heat illness are muscle cramps, swelling, fatigue, and dizziness. A more extreme symptom would be change to a person's mental status, and there's always the possibility of heat stroke.
Not only do we have to worry about the pandemic, but we now have to worry about this massive heat wave as well.
Joshua McNair is a landscaper and spends 5 hours at a time outside.
So we have to take breaks every so often to make sure that we don't overheat.
Lots of water, breaks from the heat, and also starting the day off early are some of the tips we got from city residents.
I went to do a walk, so I had that walk done by about 8:30.
Last year, Maryland reported 20 heat-related deaths.
I think everybody just needs to, know their body, listen to it when it tells you I'm too hot, I'm dizzy.
And Dr. Froelich says make sure to check on anyone who is at risk, especially anyone who might not have air conditioning in their homes or anyone who isn't interacting with people on a regular basis. Also keep in mind there are several cooling centers here in Baltimore City, and we have a full list of all of those on our website, WJZ.com. I'm Rachel Menentoff in Baltimore City tonight for WJZ.